Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. Hope everyone has a good one. All that. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that. Ho ho ho, let's get into a fun Merry Christmas themed deck here. I tried to go the usual route, like throwing stuff at like Delibird, Stantler, Jinx, because Jinx was Santa Claus in the episode with Jesse. Very nice episode. But I'm like, you can't ruin the deck, it'll just be a mashup. So I thought I'd try something different, and then I get like red and green are the Christmas colors, and I thought, well, then I'm like, oh yeah, Sunflora has that thing where it works with fire and grass. That's red and green. So why not finally try for fun? Somewhat, slightly competitive, and slightly competitive, and mostly for fun. So I even threw a couple of fun cards into the mix. As you can see right now, you saw the art card with Torkoal with Flannery, just because she's awesome. She's like waifu, and I just like the art. And it could be fun for like getting energy back, I guess, if I need to. But the point of the deck is, again, get Sunflora to do its ability. To do its attack, and then have Mega Charizard, whatnot, attack for 300. Or have, the tag team attack for 230 for free. And that's what's fun about it, and it works best, obviously, in Expanded, because, you have double colorless, which really helps out for Sunflora to do what it's got to do, and then you have that awesomeness of Mega Charizard EX to do the 300, which pretty much knocks out anything. Which, of course, in this format, I've run into a lot of people that played, the one, Fighting Fury Belt. Right? Whatever it is, the one that does the plus 40 HP and then 10 damage. So that kind of always runs into a problem, but for the most part, that 300 knocks out all the big hitters, and it's fun. So let's, keep getting into this while I'm over talking. Obviously, the setup, we're going against Arceus Delga Palkia, so that should be fun. Again, 300 will knock him out. And it's just nice to hopefully show off. Even if a lot of playtesting I did before I recorded, I actually won pretty nicely a couple and pulled off all the moves. But of course, who knows what happens now that I started to record. And I went through a few, and this one here is the one I guess I'll stick with some of these, because these are some of the better ones. And I just want to get something for Christmas and just show off the fun of the deck, and maybe try it again later. Because it seems like a fun deck, especially if I tweak the deck a little bit and add more cards there, because I have Ditto here, which is great, but Ditto is my second Sunkern. So, of course, when I'm playing Expanded, would it be I'm sure there's another Sunkern to play in there, right? I never thought about that, unless that one's not legal. But for now, there we go. But Ditto works fine. So now's the question, what do I do? Tapu Lele. Pick the right energy. Maybe pick... See, told you I got a nice, fun one in there. Maybe pick Welder. Because, nice hot waifu Welder there to at least, to do that. And then just get 3 cards. Then I can at least knock out that little, it always sucks, but in this, with double colors back, at least I can still attack with Tapu Lele, but I've had a lot of moments where I was like, no, Tapu Lele, no, I want you on the bench for the effect. Nice, so I can, right away, do the link and get Mega Charizard art. But it's nice that I can just use the GX and basically finish off poor little mouse. Poor little, cute little electric choo. Choo-choo! So that was all fun with that. So what are they going to do now? Because the only thing they can do with his attacking is the GX move, and that's not enough to do anything to me. I have, he can't one-shot my big guy. So, by wasting the GX attack, I'm going to do all that big damage to him. Which is nice, by the way. And I'll play the Prism Star. It's nice to be able to play Prisms again, because they seem to at least work somewhat in this, I guess. So that's nice. I'm going to have to, just because I want to get through stuff. And as you can see, I've risen in there because there was one match where I used her, but I misplayed, and I could have won, but I forgot to bounce her back because she was damaged. And then just keep with the Charizard I had that was, just had a little bit of damage on. My opponent couldn't knock me out, and I could have attacked. Because I had a whole bench full of stuff, and they were spreading damage around, and then I was like, okay, bring them all back. Except for, obviously, but I misplayed, I'm like, oh no, I forgot to click on Virizion, and then they were just like, oh, okay, and then they got the one draw they needed, able to swap something out, boom, get enough attack power and knock her out. I was like, oh, that's stupid misplay. But she was there for helpful for another couple things, which I didn't record. But yay, Merry Christmas, everyone. It's a shame it went by so fast this year. Got to enjoy a bunch of Christmas, stuff, with friends, family. Got to watch a bunch of Christmas, feeling anime, some shows, movies. Frozen 2 was awesome. Better than the first. Elsa's awesome. Oh, victory. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way they can win. It sucks, though. But it's good that we got a win, even though I didn't really get to do the combo. But Christmas so fast. But it's good that you get that feel in the air. I always like seeing the lights. We got some snow, so it's always nice to see snow. It's so pretty. And hearing the music, I like hearing the Christmas music. I can go a month and a half listening to Christmas music nonstop, and then I don't get it. Like, you can't go like a month listening to Christmas music, a month and a half, but the rest of the year you can hear the same 20 songs on the radio. I don't know. Hey, I won the coin flip. Nice. So this is the only time of year I listen to the radio. So once Christmas music is done, off it goes, because I don't listen to the radio. I prefer to listen to stuff I like, so I'd be bringing my own music to stuff whenever I listen. So, alright, we start off with Charizard Tag Team again. Alright, so that's not too bad. And we got Flannery Torkoal again. I guess a decent hand. See what they got. Dragon. I've noticed playing Expanded, it's been a while since I played it. Now with the new set and everything, there's a lot of people playing, but it works because of double colorless. Ah, see, there's Lele. That's when it... Ooh. But, oh my gosh, it seems like a great deck with Drake because you have double colorless. The Tag Team Dragons, I really want to do what was that, Zekrom Reshiram with N. The one with N Tag Team, and seems fun to try the GG and Tag Team Giratina and Garchomp. But I went against a lot of the Reshiram and Zekrom ones, and then it's so easy to just... Because at first I was like, why are they playing the Ho-Oh EXs? And I'm like... Duh! That works so well. So, and I think this might be one of the decks. So, let's see. Again, Christmas, yay, hooray. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Red and green Pokemon Christmas deck. That's what I'm doing, to at least upload what the heck. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Hoo-hoo. So it's very nice. It's a good time of year, best time of year. Like, you got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. 3 great months, all in a row. That good feel you get. Oh, it's so good. And then once New Year's is over, then it just kind of drags until, well, I guess not even summer anymore when you're not a kid anymore. Guess it just drags until fall again. Favorite Christmas specials? What are your favorite Christmas specials? Which ones do you like the most? Like, it can be live action animated, but, mostly the cartoon classics and stuff. Favorite, like what? The Grinch, the Rankin Bass stuff, Snoopy. There's so many good ones. I mean, through all the years, there's so many good old classics. I wish they'd play them on TV more so people can watch them, but you can go seek that stuff out. Good songs, too. I wish they'd play, there's, thousands of Christmas songs, and I can agree, the only thing that gets tired is I don't know why the station, at least our, local station, plays, the same 20 songs every day. The same 20, 30, whatever songs, and then, the last couple days, they start playing that variety. It's like, why didn't you play this all month long? Oh, wow. Yep. Shaman. Shaman EX. I like the artwork on that too. So yeah, they're doing the dragon one there. It seems like a pretty badass deck, I gotta say. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Is ass a bad word now? But, you know, with Kappa or whatever, I guess this will clear me from... I could start cursing up a storm if I wanted to, but, you know, this isn't, like, meant for kids, because, like, what's that thing on Michael Jordan? F them kids? Type of stuff. It's like, who cares? Get the hell out of here type of stuff. Nah, I mean, anyone's welcome to watch, but it's the target. I still feel like I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, and it's targeted towards kids, but I see the majority, like, teens, young adults, and adults playing these games more than kids, so it may be geared towards them, but kids aren't able to buy, like, $100 sets, like the thing with the Rayquaza figure. Come on. And shell out buying, like, boxes, booster boxes, and stuff like that, cases, come on. For all these unboxings you see in openings and playing stuff like on here, come on. It ain't children. So it's like, give us some credit, okay? Ooh, talking too much and my Charizard EX is down. Don't worry, Red, Big Red, we got this. If anything, I feel like, because if I put Ditto out, I have a double colorless, I have Ultra Ball. I feel like I will be able to at least get, you know, one shot for Sunflora to do its attack. And then I'll grab the bases because I have Mega Charizard. Perfect. And then obviously Fire Energy. And then use its attack, and then next turn I should be able to, hopefully unless he switches that one out, and boom. But I should be able to at least knock that SOB down. There's SOB. I know I'm not going to say it, but is that close enough for them to realize this in the video since I said ass and SOB now? But again, Christmas over already? It'll be here again just like that, you know, so it's just a shame. It's the most wonderful time of the year for a reason. I should put the little grumpy things on there. Maybe that'll... No, that would be kind of bad for me. But solar power! Yay! Woo woo! Alright, let's see what happens. The only downside is, after realizing it's GX, I'm like, oh man. So if he decides to do, I mean, you could knock out. But then the smart thing to do would be, because they know that's what I'm going to do, so they're still going to... But, it's so annoying. But again, the double colorless for the dragons. Double dragon energy. Dragon energy. China. But that bench is just full of easy targets. That's the only downside. But you got this powerhouse here. Yep, as one was like, ooh, you can do 170 to one, 170 to the other, and then it wins. If they had the bonus energy attached. So I was like, ooh, that's stupid. But it's just a fun deck. I just like the idea I've always liked the idea of the Sunflora. Never knew what to use out of it. I guess maybe you can use it for a grass deck too, see how that works? For some fun. I can't think of like some grass decks that could be fun right now. Maybe in some weird way. Nah, it's probably still just use, I don't know, some weird way. Up there. See, there's the, some weird way use the, I really liked Venusaur GX. GX, right? Yeah. Whatever the one he had, when he had the, I did a video on it, where he had the Shamans on the bench that constantly, where that SOB constantly healed. That thing was one of my favorite decks, because it's like, no matter what they did, he was so bulky, unless it was a fire deck. And they looked out the fire deck. But it was like, you can get him down to like 10 HP away from knocking him out, and then he can still completely heal himself and be like, oh yeah. I'm like, what a deck. They got the flip. Of course. It's not like it matters anyway, because they're going to use the GX, but still, it's just a fun deck. I like the idea. And again, red and green, Christmas, everybody. And then I kind of had the theme there, the sleeves and the deck box. They have that festive color. You know, there's red and the pinkish. It's more of a pink, kind of reddish, but it's the reddish tone. with green, and then the white stuff kind of looks like snow, snowflakes and all that stuff there. So it's got that Christmassy feel to it too. Yep, because if I use my 300 attack, then I knock myself out. But the point of this is to just at least show off the awesome Sunflora being able to do the allowing Mega Charizard EX to do the 300 for free. Even if I lose, which I'm gonna, but it's just the idea. Yay. So close though, but it's nice that I can take out someone's deck, and with more tweaking. And again, if you probably haven't noticed, everyone else is playing those A specs. I keep forgetting about it. I keep forgetting that's a thing with the expanded, so I was like, ooh, I probably should have done computer search myself. Ah, well. But the point of this is, it's just fun. And it keeps up the theme for Christmas. I think it works, the red and green colors. Yep, a lot of good stuff there. Retreat. Oh well, at least I got to pull it off. Boosh! Look at that. No energy, 300, I knocked myself out, which sucks, but still, at least I got to take 3 prizes. And show off the combo. It works, it's awesome. And when it works, it's awesome, and it can work. It's just, I really need to tweak this decking. But it was put together for Christmas, in time enough for Christmas, and for fun. So there was some thought, but I'd say maybe like 85% thought and stuff put into making a good build. I'm sure there's a lot of other things I could switch around. And some stuff I want to do, like mix of fun and favorite, just for the festiveness, the holiday feel. For fun again, for Christmas. For Christmas! And... yep, that's about it. But I've noticed one of the flaws in here is, for some reason, I can never get... when I'm stuck and I need energy, you can never get the energy, even though I have quite a bit. And I have a lot of draw support, but I can never get... like, I'll get all the I have enough fire energy in here. Yet I can never get a fire energy at the same time I have a welder. When I have welder, there's no fire energy. So it's like, well, welder sucks, and I have no draw support. Or I have too many good things, or I never get the draw support at the time I need it. Ooh, but yeah. It's pretty much a broken deck and expanded, I'd say. But it was fun. I got to show it off. We did the 300. The big 300 damage. Woo! And that fat little Dragonite. Of course I lost the coin flip. One more just for some fun. Keep it going for at least, 20-ish, 25, 30 minutes. Make it a little shorter just to enjoy the Christmas again. Hope everyone enjoyed the season. Goes by so fast, but I hope you enjoyed. You had the memories that'll last. All the good times spent with your family and all that. It's important. And what better time than Christmas? It really is a magical time. And just a fun little deck for Pokemon, which is all about fun and enjoyment and good-heartedness, so it's fitting. So let's see, I'm having a real hard time trying to figure out how to do this Ultra Ball. But at least they're good for discard. Fodder. Is that the word? That works. Alright, at least I got a couple of those in there. So that works. Alright. Tapu Lele? Why would I choose Tapu Lele? So I see Juniper in there, but then I'm like, do I have a good enough hand where I can just discard? I probably should just go for Charizard since I have the link. Yeah, the next turn. Worst comes to worst. Oh, I can't do that. Gotcha. There we go. Shame I can't get the Sunflora Flora with that, but I got the Sunkern with it. Yeah. Best to do that, just in case somehow they knock out one of them. That way, at least I should be guaranteed next turn. I got the double colorless, and I got an Ultra Ball! That should be a good sign. But I also got to worry about, you know, my guy in front having to attack, so... Oh, Silvally GX, I love that. Go check out my deck with that. It was fun back there with the... He was a killer with the memory discs. The water and the fighting one, because you put those on there, one-shotting Pika-Rom and one-shotting, you know, Charizard. I mean, it was such an awesome deck. You just get that guy out there, and then it's like triple acceleration energy, put on the memory disc, and it's like, bye-bye, game over, good game. It was so fun. I mean, that was such a good deck. And it had Zoroark GX. And I love the new Silvally. Silvally is always so good because, like I was saying with Zoroark GX, he's like the new Zoroark GX because he has the drawn ability. He's the sushi master, as what's his face would call it. I forgot his name. Donald. You know, artillery. He give you the draw support, and he'd do a nice 120 damage. And then my favorite thing was, I believe... I didn't record it. I didn't get a chance to record it. But my favorite thing was his GX ability is like instant KO on Ultra Beasts. And my favorite thing was... I wish I was like, I wish I would record so I can show it off. But people probably could have seen it elsewhere. But it was a deck where it was the tag team of, Guzzlord and Naganadel. And they were doing stuff with Miss Magius, forcing down to all these things there, beefing themselves up, ready for that win. They're set up all on turn, whatever, 1 or 2, and they're like, ha, your turn. And I'm like, ugh. You know, like, huh. But then I'm like, wait a minute. And that was the only Pokemon he had out. So I was like, wait a minute. I was like, ooh, what am I going to do? And it's like, wait a minute. Because I can't 2-shot because it heals itself. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able, this is like a 2 or 3 shot. With what I had going on the field at the time in my Dark Box deck, which I'll put up next week. In time for New Year's, I guess. It'll be the last one of the online battles of the year. For the deck, not this duel, but... duel. Keep thinking Yu-Gi-Oh! At least I'll do some damage on them, by the way. But, oh my gosh. So I was like, oh man, this is going to be a tough battle. And then I'm like, wait, the GX attack. And he only has one Pokemon out, the active Pokemon. I'm like, he did all that. I mean, he went through so much stuff to set up for that big... Whatever I forgot what this deck's supposed to do, but he was perfectly set up. And it's like, your turn. Type of thing. I'm like, okay. Or he knocked something out, and then I just put out him, and I'm like, alright, Silvally, GX attack, knock him out. He has no Pokemon, I win. I loved it. So I was like, good job, Silvally. Good job. So let's see, keep the fun going here. Down to 120, down 123, but do that, and I'm going to knock him out. Because I'm like, I should do that, but then what if somehow he heals? I need that. I'll only do 200 instead of 210, so I might as well do that. That's just the minimum I need. Boom, knock out that big threat. Then Silvally can do what it's got to do. And I'll just be able to knock out Silvally because I got a 230 hitter. That I can just, you know, retreat with. First Seeker Guzma. But then I'd switch out someone I don't want. Oh, well, he Lysandered. Oh, I keep forgetting about Lysander. That's a thought, too. Oh, there's just so many cards. I don't know how you can just think of which ones to fit perfectly. Well, you know which ones are the staples, but there's other cards you want to use, too, you know? Ooh, wow. Interesting. Like, I can just retreat into that. Oh, I guess, you know. I'm like, okay. Well, let's at least put him on there. Yay, Mega Charizard's back. I don't think I really need anything. But I'll grab something, I guess, just in case. Right, the Guzma, like I said. There's a cute little Rosa right there. Just do that and retreat. Because, I mean, I guess I could... Just in case. I probably could have done that. Actually, and then save the double colorless, but, you know, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, just retreat into him, and then he's only got a Malamar to attack with, and that ain't gonna do nothing. So, yep, that's pretty much game. Hey, at least I get a couple of wins to show off in this video, and then pull off the combo at least once to show off. So, it's nice, it's a fun deck. It can be competitive in a fun way. In a semi-way? I don't know. Ooh. See, this is the mistake, I think. It's like, you should have done that because, you know, I can Guzma him out. I can Guzma something out and get 2 prizes because your guys are 1 prizes. Ah, Mewtwo. The cool Mewtwo from Tita Pikachu. Nice. That's cool. You don't see many people do anymore, but it's a fun card, at least. She's like, I know you can't attack me. It's like, yeah, but I can just, you know, Guzma out to Latios there and put her out there, put the Fire Engine on, retreat, and then win. But it was fun. Fun little deck. I like seeing Latios, and especially that Mewtwo. That's pretty cool. Interesting mix of a deck, especially with the Savali. Should have had the Water Memory Disc in there. Just saying. Those things are awesome. But that's the deck. Hope you enjoyed it, and here's onto the deck list. Merry Christmas. Again, the best way I could think of for red and green. Fire and grass, and what better way to do fire and grass than with, you know, that awesome Sunflora. Wish I could have showed off it more working out, but decided to go with Charizard, get some basics going there. Charizard and Mega Charizard EX, the X's. Threw in the Tag Team GX, because, you know, you need the Spirit Link. Sunflora, that's why it's expanded. You need that double colorless, and it just, you know, then Torkoal just because she's a good gym leader. I just wanted to art for fun. It's a fun deck. Charizard for the Mewtwo. Virizion, just in case, as you can tell. Tapu Lele's. Mew. Level Ball to get out, you know, the Sunfloras and all that. And then, you know, your usual stuff to get out, you know, the Versus Seekers, Heat Factory, Giant Hearth, Blacksmith, at least a copy of that, at least a copy of Colress, Guzma, and Pokemon Fan Club just in case, cute little Juniper, cute little teammates, cute little Rosa, Waifu Welder, Floatstone, I'm missing all these things there. Such good cards. Sunflora Flora is such a fun attack in it. With Mega Charizard right there, it's awesome to get that 300 damage. It's just so cool. Basically, free 300 damage. It's hard to pull off, but that's the deck. Hope you liked it. Merry Christmas again. This has been Professor Tizzle.